Alrighty, welcome back. I am not your man, Bad Chad. I'm your girl, Queen Jolene, and we've got Bad Chad in the house. We've got Doug, and we've got Nathan. All hands are on deck today. We're actually filming multiple episodes in one day just because things are really rocking and we're getting a lot done. So Chad wants me to pick the color for the car, and I had initially picked a color like before we even started. I think it was like during the design meeting. But I've sort of been swayed because I've listened to what Chad kind of wants. But I'm honestly hoping to find a color at the Grand National Roadster Show when we're there looking around. I'm hoping to find the exact interior style that I like, as well as the paint color. And I'm just hoping that it will give me some good inspiration. You're probably wondering why it's me talking on here and not Chad, but I picked up the camera. This wasn't technically going to be a video, but he was just about to start sanding off the flood, so I just picked up the camera and went for it. As you've seen in yesterday's video, Chad flooded the hood with body filler where we've smoothened off the seam in the middle, so that whole purpose of him applying layer after layer was so that he had enough on there so that he can sand it once and get everything that he needs to get out of the hood. So as you see, like, there's some dark areas where it's not sanded, so those would be the lows. So he has to sand all of the light area until it gets those lows out of there. So he's just going to keep going around them, bringing down the lighter surface, trying to bring it down to be able to sand off where it's darker green. And that's what he's always talking about, the ocean floor and the highs and the lows. But yeah, anyways, lots going on. Nathan is working away at the garnish moldings. The windshield A-pillar had to be cut and leaned in quite hard, so this garnish molding will probably be more difficult than the door ones were. And Doug is working away on the Hudson, trying to get it ready for us to put the mock-up engine in. So yeah, thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoy. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Chad will be with you momentarily.
It's feathered off good here. You can see it's starting to scratch the paint. We got a spot there. You can see where it's starting to, the paint's right there, the fiberglass is right there. We've got paint coming on here. We're not quite feathered here yet, but you still can see that it's hitting paint here. We're hitting paint here. We're hitting paint here. That can be feathered off easy. We're hitting paint here. So this is basically the surrounding areas where it's being messed up with. You can see I'm hitting paint up here, up the edge, right down along here in the middle. I guess that's where I'm going to bring it together. Everything's going good down the front. I want to be down in the front if I'm going to work the front. I'm hitting paint there. Yeah, I'm hitting paint right here. And the whole time I was doing that, I was chasing this place here and that place here. You can still see it's a light green. That means that's the lowest place in the flood. So there's not enough material right there, the lowest place in the flood. And we're right down on the paint. So in actual fact, I would skim that. That's so minute that I would probably skim that with some filler. And I'm going to leave it alone because I can sand that radiator and I'll consider that done. That's done. My 80 grit, it's over. I just put a little filler on that. Now I'm going to come over this side and start buffing that side off. But basically that's what I was going for there. You watched me hold the thing flat and going all the way around it. And as soon as I hit the lowest part, or start hitting the ocean floor, I guess the ocean floor is the paint, the metal. As soon as I started hitting, I had to let off because I can't go down through the metal or the hood to make this look right. Basically, this is the flood. This is what I'm looking at. So basically, I stopped it all in the right areas at the right time. I'm saying that I put basically enough filler on there to do what I want to have done. And I only, you see me do it. I've only filled it once and then sanded it once. I mixed up more than one batch, but I didn't take my time. I'm not going to go back there and start putting more on and do it again. I'm not going to do that. That's good enough there. And the reason being is I put more on than I needed. Now we got the same thing going on this side. We got that piece in the center. We want to make that all look nice. So let's try it and see if we can get it done. I'll do this when I get down here, basically. I'm going to start off here. I'm going to flatten this spot up, and then I'll continue my way up through. I don't have to run back and forth to get this flat. I just have to smoothen the whole thing out. Hopefully, if I hold this flat going up to the middle, it'll give me my line for the center of my hood. Sanding it, looking for black paint to come through the body fill. That's what I'm looking for. As soon as I start to see that, I got to lay off. See that right there? That black paint starting to come through there, so I'm going to end up getting that out of there because I got some material left there, but that's the farthest I'm going to go, you know, without starting to take that off. I'm starting to feather that off. You can see the metal starting to hit. See that right there? Don't want to go any further than that. The reason I do that fast because I don't want to have the edge like that. I want it to have it smooth, so I'm holding it flat and rubbing it fast, so I'm not getting any of that, or trying not to get any of that. I'm using 40 grit. What I'm doing is I'm holding this thing on this angle up as far as I can, try to find the center. That's basically what, it won't sand on this side, the sandpaper won't sand on this side because we're peaked up on this side, peaked up on this side, so I'm just running it over and holding it flat and straight as possible so I can get a good line. Now as I sand that, highest part of the flood, lowest part of the flood, have not seen the ocean floor. Remember that spot I was putting the body fill on the front? here, too much there, Nathan, but. Fighting a losing battle there. The reason I'm fighting a losing battle is because I got paint there. I got paint there. I'm not going to sand that out without affecting that, so I'm out of there. I'm going to sand a little bit off here. I'll do that with an 80 grit, take that off, because I just want to feather that off with an 80 grit, because it's coming down on this way. We're going to sweep it off and see what we got. We'll do the front. May as well finish it. So, good. Spot right there. I'm trying to get that. Got it. Got it. I'll feather that off with a little block and 80 grit. Do this. Take it off. I want to finish this for you. There's like a little bit of rag.
Go over there. Snow's that enough out there, isn't it, buddy?
It sure is.
Is it? Oh yeah, I had to shovel outside that door again.
Can I
I think it's almost doubled since we've been here.
Yeah.
Most snow we've had all year.
Yeah, never thought of that. No snow we've had all year.
I was gonna put the
I
blade
think
in
it's
front
more
of
than we've had all year in one town.
Now automatic, it won't fight blade in the snow, so you put it all on side.
There you go.
Can't know everything, Nate.
Nope. I go and say, there you go, snow. Yeah, right.
Dyer snowmobile was saying that too, right?
Yeah. He had a snowmobile yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, you playing long enough there Saturday.
A little dry.
We should get Chad's snowmobile going today, huh?
We should. We've got a toboggan, we'll tie it on back and go for some rips.
Oh, yeah. We're going to Canyon.
Get Peter.
I would.
When you say we're gonna make it back, you know, we're gonna get that Peter.
I think she'll fire right up.
No doubt it will. But will the carburetor work right?
I didn't have to work on the Hiltz for that.
Them old Pilsons were fidgety, but we know how to work on one, don't we?
Yeah. That's what we can use this afternoon, go get coffee.
There you go.
It's coffee break this afternoon, sir. Anything to ride them snowmobiles. Got way too much. Holy smokes.
We're still home at noon to get your snowmobile, Nathan. We'll double back on it.
Way too much gold. Wow. He was looking at me. I was thinking the same thing. I'm just going to take and cover that. I'm going to get into it again. And I've got to fill it. So I'm going to cover that, the whole thing. And there, when I sand that spot down, I'll have fill it. Got it. Open. Not so bad. Yeah.
How did you guys pick this thing out of a mud pit?
It was in a barn for 60 years, Doug.
Barn? It was a barn full of mud?
It probably sank anyway.
There's just cake everywhere. Layers of. I've been here and there and everywhere.
Doug,
What?
who ruined the car?
You ruined the car. I just assisted you on ruining your cars.
That's not true. That sat in the building for 60 years. I'm not the one who told this. Just looking down that, see if that's okay. Trying to get a little flat block.
Nobody ruined it, it's just time for renew. It's time for new start, new life.
Everything needs to be revamped.
Time for a choice. And the new life always doesn't have to be the original one.
Jolene, take some off the hood for me. Sands here. Yeah, thank you. We'll do that. Now I got the 80 grit on the ball. I've done that all with the DA. Now I just want to scratch it and feather it off. So all the edges of the body fill that I've got on here have to be feathered off. And I'll change it for the 80 grit. Just cross it. you can see how thin the body fill is where I came to the nut, where I scratched it with the 40 grit. See how thin the body fill is? It kind of comes off really quick. See what's going on there? This spot there. Paper's dull. I hate to tell you, but it is a little bit of waste of your time, I guess. The reason being is you're not really getting a nice cut. And the sharper the paper, straighter the material. On that hood, like Doug said, I probably could fill a hole to this. Something else. From this all feathered off like that. You want that feathered off like that. That there is not right. Nice. soft yet. Hope we got enough there. Keep sanding for a second. Ah! I can run a piece of tape down that after. I get some primer on it, and then I can run a piece of tape down and get it nice and straight. I'll take that off of the DA. No, I'll take it off with the block. What the heck? Just a little spot. See if I can't get it off. That one good. Take a DA. Knock that off. Good tape on that. Share a piece of paper.
Well,
that's not what you want to do. Let me give up now. Just hope it works when it gets out. I'll tell you how good you are at porta cable if you work. Oh, you're good. center line spot there too, Paul. And I want everything to match up. Feel that a little bit good. That's the problem with putting fill on top of fill sometimes. Different hardness. I'm gonna grab a sharp piece. Finish it. Ooh, that feels good. The other side. Whoa, you okay? That's got it. Brush it off, see what we got. I didn't like hoods at first, but don't mind the hoods now. That's basically it. To get that hood flattened off. Put some primer on it and then we'll know exactly what's going on. But the hood is smoothed off. And clean up the edges. Got to drill a hole to put our piece on. We'll wait for that for later. Drill a hole, put a piece on, clean up the edges, make sure there's no money still hanging around, and that'll be good. Have a great day, everybody. Come back tomorrow, we'll be here.